Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke Logan begs Ridge Forrester. Eric Forrester is no longer a Brooke supporter. Electra Forrester is rehired as will Spencer enjoys being an idol. Also, Remy Price's fate is verified. At Steffi Forrester Finnegan's house, she tells Taylor Hayes that she's glowing. Steffi is happy that Taylor is reconnecting with Ridge. Taylor is happy too. Steffi doesn't want to press Taylor, but urges her to be open. Taylor confesses that Ridge is her person. Taylor adds that they heal one another. Brooke is still around, however. Steffi predicts Brooke will do commodity. Steffi is confident that nothing will reunite Ridge. At Forrester Creations, Will and Electra tell everyone about Remy. Electra explains that Will saved her. Ivy Forrester is sure that Electra must be traumatized. Carter Walton says it's muddled up. Will thinks the important thing is that Remy has been arrested. Electra credits Will for that. Everyone feels awful for assuming the prints were really of Electra. Everyone reasons they should have known better. Katie Logan leverages Electra, as if that makes everything each more. Electra learns she has her job back. Everyone is so agitated, including Electra. Brooke exits. Ivy tells Electra that she can now live the life she deserves. Everyone is so proud of Will. As Electra gushes about her idol, Will smiles. Will and Electra go to the stockroom. Electra explains it was so disorienting chancing the deep fakes. Electra prodigies if she should have seen the signs sooner. Will assures Electra that she was a victim and Remy is gone not get what he deserves. Will and Electra suppose back to the face-off with Remy. Indeed though they both allowed. Remy got down, the police caught up with him. At Eric's house, he reflections to Ridge about the preemption. Justin Barber still CA and find a way out for them. Eric feels betrayed. Ridge reasons that it was indeed more betraying for Brooke to be CEO than Carter and Hope Logan's factual preemption. Ridge and Eric talk about Hope pulling Carter's strings. Eric confesses that he's always been fond of Brooke, but that's starting to fade. Ridge doesn't suppose this crack will ever heal. Eric asks if Ridge indeed wants it to heal, especially since he has Taylor. Eric is confident that Taylor would no way betray Ridge the way Brooke has. Ridge admits he has missed Taylor's integrity. Sorry, I spear out my drink while laughing hysterically at Ridge's comment. Eric asks if this is really the end for ground. Before Ridge can answer, Brooke bursts through the door. Brooke says her advertisement will change everything. Brooke asks Eric to give her a moment with Ridge. Brooke and Ridge start off by bickering about Taylor. Also, Brooke says she only took the CEO position to get the company back to the Forrester family. Ridge says that doesn't indeed make sense. Brooke tries to explain her plan. It's all dependent on Brooke's inconceivable capability to convert men. Brooke thinks she can talk Carter into doing the right thing. Wow, that's some balls, girly. It breaks Brooke's heart that Ridge turned to Taylor. Brooke doesn't want to dwell on it, however. Mention it, sure. Dwell on it, nope. Brooke reminds Ridge of the Rome keyhole. Brooke is Ridge's Logan and they can survive anything. Brooke begs Ridge not to give up on their fortune. Well, honey, he formerly has. Ridge set up a new keyhole and wanting him back is just gross. Steffi Forrester allowed. Taylor Hayes was glowing at the Precipice house, where Steffi was hopeful about her parents' laggardly burn reunion. Taylor knew Brooke Logan would try to win Ridge Forrester back, but Steffi allowed. Ridge had eventually wised up and wouldn't take her back this time around. At Forrester Creations, Electra Forrester and Will Spencer gave everyone updates on all the drama with Remy Price, who was behind the deep fakes and had been taken into guardianship off-screen following his pursuit of Electra. Katie Logan was repentant and assured Electra that she still had a future at Forrester Creations, so Electra was happy about that. Latterly, Electra and Will rehashed all the Remy chaos in private before participating a kiss. Ridge blustered about Brooke's treason, and indeed Eric Forrester's fondness for her was starting to fade under the circumstances. Eric quizzed Ridge about his growing bond with Taylor and wondered if his relationship with Brooke might be over. Brooke slogged in the house moments latterly and claimed that what she had to tell Ridge would change everything between them. Once Eric gave them a chance to talk, Ridge complained about his father having to make himself scarce in his own home. Although Ridge launched another diatribe about Brooke taking the CEO spot, she indicated to an explanation she hadn't given since spotting him with Taylor was painful. Brooke confessed that the real reason she accepted the CEO position was to put the company back in Ridge's hands. Once Brooke explained her plan to move Carter Walton to file the proper LLC paperwork and restore Forrester power, the discussion shifted to Taylor again. Brooke admitted it broke her heart that Ridge turned to Taylor, but she didn't want to concentrate on that now. Rather, Brooke prompted Ridge to suppose of Rome and how she was his future when he looked through the keyhole there. After Brooke prayed Ridge not to go back to Taylor and give up on their fortune, Ridge did his classic head cock and just stood there looking at her. Brooke has some bad news headed her way, so stick with us for further prognostications on the uninterrupted Ridge counter-reaction. Brooke has a new Christmas want. She's determined to get her fortune back, bilaterally this time. On Friday's occasion, she dashed to the Forrester manse with important information for Ridge. She revealed the real reason before for her new CEO position. It didn't take long for Ridge to end up in Taylor's arms. It was the crapulous association that nearly happened. Of all people, Brooke stopped it from passing. She walked by on Ridge and Taylor, looking like they had a roll in the hay. Still, that hasn't stopped her from giving up on her fortune. Brooke planned a last gutter trouble to speak with Ridge again. He hasn't responded to her textbooks and calls. Brooke wanted Ridge to understand why she took on the CEO position. Ridge still doesn't know where he stands. He can't explain to his father whether. All he knows is that he's worried with Brooke. He allowed. He could trust her. Ridge felt that Brooke accepting the CEO position was the ultimate treason. Before in that same occasion, Brooke attended a meeting about Electra's rehiring. She participated that she had a more important matter to attend to. This got a side eye from her son Hope. She still remembers the names that Ridge called her. Hope did commodity that Steffi no way did ahead. She told her mama that she deserves better. Brooke eventually showed up to the Forrester manse. She told Ridge that she's not on board with the achievement and she wants to give back the company to him. She's doing all of this for him. She prayed him to flash back Rome and to not go back to Taylor. But will it work? Will Ridge indeed believe her? It sounded like his mind was set on moving forward with Taylor. They sure acted cozy at the periodic Forrester Christmas party. Brooke should start the new time right by crossing Ridge's name off her Christmas wish list. Electra Forrester to be saved. Meanwhile, Will Spencer faces off with Remy Price. This battle puts Will in grave peril, however. There's also the situation with Bill Spencer and Luna Nozawa. Will mentioned trying to reach Electra but not hearing back from her. Will eventually did hear from Electra when she managed to get a signal. Electra was suitable to tell Will that Remy is after her. Will asked Electra her position, but she didn't feel sure. So, Electra transferred Will her position through the phone. Will incontinently shot out the door at Forrester Creations and hopped on his motorcycle. Will races to get to Electra, not really sure what he's about to walk into. It's teased that Will is ignorant of how important peril he's walking into. So, it sounds like Remy will try to get violent. Will eventually gets to Electra. Still, it'll be a dicey situation as Remy has literally nothing left to lose. As Will and Remy get into a violent showdown, they both contend on the same thing, that they're saving Electra. For Remy, he has the vision that he's saving Electra from Will and the Forrester family. Still, Will counters that with the verity. How was humiliating and deceiving Electra saving her? In the end, Will rescues Electra. It's not clear if Remy will die, get arrested, or end up in an internal institution. Luna will be shocked to be suddenly released from captivity. As Luna runs into Bill's arms, he sets down some establishment rules.